Hello Cancer, this is Faye and this is your reading for April 2019. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified of any other videos getting put up. Cancer, I've looked over your cards here and it's a kind of strange batch. Now remember, this is just a general reading, it's not for everybody. Please look up your moon sign and your ascendant sign. And plus, it could just be events that's not happened as yet. So it's hard to make a judgment on whether they will be for you or not. But it would seem that in the for this April reading, this energy, we've got the Page of Wands and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I don't normally do reversals, but reversals seem to be coming out for this particular reading, and I feel that they are appropriate. I just go with my gut instinct. I feel that you are going to be given some kind of information that is going to take away that feeling of being betrayed. I feel something's happened to you, Cancer. Could be within a family setting, a work setting, neighbours, something where you have been basically tied up in gossip of some kind, and whatever the information is going to take away you being stabbed in the back, if you like, almost that you have been vindicated, that you were not part of this particular scenario that was going around. That's what I feel here with those two cards. It's almost it'll be make things a bit lighter for you. Looking at the rest of the reading, it's quite a heavy reading, but I don't think it's going to be as heavy as what it would have been if we'd had the Ten of Swords in the upright. I feel the Ten of Swords is in reverse because it's something that's already happened, and it's now, the burden of it is now is leaving you. But I think there's two people playing. Now, I don't always go by the gender of the cards, but we do have a Knight of Pentacles and we have a Knight of Cups, both going in different directions. I feel there are two males that have been played a part in this particular situation. And there has been, we've got a Page of Swords here in the reverse. There's maybe been some arguments relating to these two people, these two males. And I'm not sure if it's a case of you've maybe been trying to make some kind of connection with them and it's not going to happen at this particular time. We've got the Chariot in reverse. I feel that getting together with these two people is just not going to happen. It's like maybe you're trying to get these two people in the same room for whatever reason. It could be a family matter, whatever it is, but there's definitely, they're not willing to come together at this particular time, I'm afraid, Cancer. You could be this other Cancerian, you could be acting like the Knight of Cups, male or female, and you were, trying to get, it's as if there's been words with this other person, some kind of energy that was just not right, and it's just not, getting together with this person at this particular time is not going to happen. Down here though, I do feel that you're going to be given, offered something that could take away the burden of this feeling of being in the middle. You could just be the piggy in the middle in this argument, but something's going to get offered to you because you're so fed up with it that I think you're just going to take yourself out of it, Cancer. We have the High Priestess here, and I think you're going to be privy to some kind of information. It could be the information that has came here from our Page of Wands, and I think with you being the High Priestess, you're going to be very discerning in the month of April. You're not going to believe everything that you're told. You're going to definitely go with your intuition. You're going to be very psychic as well. You're going to be getting your own messages through of a particular situation. You're just going to have a gut feeling and go with it, Cancer, with whatever this situation is. Someone's telling lies somewhere, or someone's not being completely honourable or trustworthy, and you're going to know exactly what it is. I think that finding this out though is going to break your heart, because you've got the Five of Cups here, but there will be a silver lining in this somewhere, because there is 2 cups behind you. It's not going to be all bad. When you find out whatever the situation is, remember it's different for everybody. I think you're going to keep the information. You will be given information, but I think you're keeping it to yourself. Here we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I think whatever it is that you're told by this page and by our Page of Swords up here, you're not going to pass it on. You're going to keep it to yourself till the foreseeable future to see how this pans out. Well, I hope that makes sense to you, Cancer. A very, very cryptic message, this one, but I do think this is for someone. It seemed to be a lot of people involved. So, speak to everybody later in the month of April. Bye, Cancer.